So when I was turning the dash over, I seen this crack right here. You can't really see it well, but I'll turn. There you go. So I'm gonna seal that bad boy up. Uh, you'll see start to finish what I do, and the epoxy that I use, everything. So if you have cracks, how to reinforce them in the back before you're gonna seal up the front. In this instance, since it's not really visible from the front, I'll just brace the back, and when I put the foam and the vinyl over it, it should cover and brace it. So give me a second, I'm gonna get the stuff. So first things first, and sorry I didn't have all this prep, but whatever. Fast forward. First things first, I want to prep the area, so I'll get a paper towel and go ahead and do that. Sorry about the angle, this is the best I could do. It's physically sitting on the... Now the proper thing to do would be to take a tiny drill bit and drill right where the crack ends so that it can't really travel any farther. I guess that kind of stops it, but I'm not going to do all that. If for some reason these cracks don't hold up, I'll pull off the dash and do it the proper way. Right now I feel that the epoxy will hold up more than well enough for what I'm trying to do. Let's see if that's gonna be able to get all that. Yep, perfect. Okay. So just cleaning off all the dirt and dust everywhere because I'm gonna really get this thing good in the corner. I don't need this cracking out. Ooh, or falling like that. Like those shenanigans right there. Focus on the work, not the camera. 30 diapers, AB. This is bad. So, let's let that dry. Another paper towel. A dry one. I'm doing just the wet area. Give that a couple seconds to fill that and dry it up, and you can kind of see the water evaporating off the dash anyway. But now, where's that crack at? I want to make it bigger, but this one's where she's at. Okay. So I'm pretty much gonna get all the way up here to get above that. I gotta be careful actually. So I'm gonna try and get up here and watch how much I put along this wall here, because I don't want to have to do any alterations to get that over. Because I think this has to be flush up against something. Maybe not. I don't know. But If it is, I'll Dremel it out. Slight technical difficulty. We're going to get it all worked out. Just a slight one. This epoxy can be a pain in the butt. So be careful when you use it. Just fast forward if you like until you see me start working. This glue just made it really hard to get this done. But let's get it done. Here we are. Okay, glue's finally ready. Sorry, it won't take that long. I'm gonna have to open the package. But let's get it done. Bam, bam, bam. Here we are. And this one sets a lot faster, or slower. The other one was a 30-second setting time. This one I think is like a couple minutes, so that's kind of good. So, first run. Let's get that all in there. For some reason this stuff smells like burnt hair. Kind of crazy. But whatever. So it works like a champ. Don't care what it smells like. It smells like donkey's butt. I'd still use it.
That's pretty much all the epoxy I'm just mixed. I'm getting the scraps now, but this will be probably the last glove I get from this run. So I'm gonna let this one dry, and I'll probably do another layer later. So, yeah, looking good, looking good. So I'm probably gonna mix another small batch and go up a little bit on that wall, real light. But for now, I feel like we're good with that one. I'm gonna mix up another small batch real quick, but I gotta dispose of this sheet of paper. I'm using Post-it notes. I could just peel it and throw it away and have a fresh surface. And have a fresh surface to work on. It's kind of a good idea, I think, anyway. I was using this like foam book that was really thick. It's good, you just tear the pages every time you were done with that epoxy. Okay, another batch. It's getting mixed up as we speak, and I told you it wouldn't take a lot longer. It would take a lot less time, and it did. So, here we go. Just mixing this stuff up. I really don't like to mix too much of this at one time because I'm kind of used to the 30-second stuff, but I just feel like I don't want to put too much the first time, and I just don't want to make a big mess because it kind of does. So I feel like mixing a small amount, I can keep that Post-it note, which this one is now going in the trash. And I have a brand new surface to work with. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. So that's pretty much how I'm gonna handle that crack for now. Might even crack it open just to get some glue in that bad boy. But I think that should hold it up pretty well. Grab the camera here. And you can see the crack is covered. And that's what I'd call a little patch job. So we'll say on the back. I might put another coat down here on the bottom, just because it's not too thick. So the next thing I'm going to be working on is this bad boy, this crack here. So it's going to require quite a bit of epoxy. So I'm going to not try and dab it on too hard here, because I know it has to sit up on top of the dash. There's like a lip there. But I'm going to really go berserk on this other stuff here on the bottom and just make sure that it really doesn't come loose at all and break on me. So that'll be the next video later on tonight.